Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster Devashish Das. Today we are going to see a very important classical game between Karpov versus Spassky, 1974 candidates. Instead of castling b4 and black should play energetical chess, and this is the typical plan, knight d7 as I did the arrow mark. And this isolated pawn that black will have, generally white tries to play this move to weak this pawn. There are some Karpov games are there in this structure. You should study it. But objectively it is equal. You should know how to play as black. So this. Today you are going to learn some very important concept about pawn structure. Here white played knight e1. This I did not like what Karpov did. It's the plan is good. I mean, you want to sit here, let's say on c5 square, you want to, in time you want to play a4 and e4, because black wants to play whenever this b5 move. If someone is making b5 move, this is the typical plan. If black knight sits here, then black is having fantastic position. Okay, so white should have played this move, because if you play knight b6 now, then there is e4 move. Because if take, and if you do this now, rook c6 is there. Remember, in such structure, e4 is a very important idea. Whenever black is trying for knight b6, knight c4 thing, white must get in time e4 move. If you don't get, then this knight will be very, very strong on c4. This is the very important concept you must remember. So white played knight e1. It's like a good positional idea, should have good tactical justification, and also in the right time you must do such things. I mean, you can do like this also. I mean, obviously white also wants to sit on c5 square, but it's not in the right time. And now either this or c6, white will play e4, and white must play e4. If black manages to prevent white from pushing e4, I mean, here e4 will be not that much powerful. I mean, let's say if you go for bishop d3, e4, no. But once he does this, then c5 will be some serious weakness. So this is a very important idea. White did this. Again, e4 was much better. Knight d3, a4. So there is one thing. When white knight sits on c5 square, I mean, if your knight is on c4, my knight is on c5, then it is better to open the a file, right, for the rook, because this a6 pawn will be some serious weakness anyway. So the correct move was a5, and then you exchange this guy. This would have been much better. But if you see the game, what happened, you will understand. So this is the position. Now you see, imagine if these two pawns are not there. A6 pawn and a5 pawn is not there. This would have helped black only. So after this, the important move is e4. Because if you don't do anything, then I will play bishop f3, then this pawn will be some serious weakness. And now, at the right moment, you can eliminate this knight with this knight. Then bishop f3, this is some serious weakness on c6, once these two knights are eliminated. Knight d2 is a very typical idea in the structure. He played this. And okay, Spassky played badly, and white went on to win a very important game. So this is the game I would like all of you to study. And white won the game. From my great predecessor's book, study this game. You will learn a lot of important concept. There was one moment I would like to show, like this position. If black plays some random move, then knight d2 is the move. Because if you take, now bishop f3, white is having very big positional advantage. And this rook, someone will be always tied down to this point. Imagine in the same position, if these two pawns are not there, white is still better, there is no doubt. But black defense, black can easily defend this one weakness. Now this is a6 as well as c6 weakness. This is a very important game related to pawn structure. Study this on the chessboard.